What's up, teammates? Yo, I just looked at the highlights from the BYU Colorado game, so I didn't watch it. I was been busy, so I wanted to get my first eyes on him and what was guaranteed to be a big game, on the national stage, that type of business. See how he's going to handle that pressure, and he didn't handle it very well, from what I saw. They were getting after him. He couldn't get the ball out. His reads was kind of slow. He got sacked quite a few times. He looked confused out there, and they put a good plan together against him. I don't think it was all just Sador not having any skills or anything like that. What happened was BYU was prepared. They came out. They had a plan for him. The reason I even watched the game and the highlights for sure, is because I saw a post game by BYU just as a snippet by really no reason, just happenstance of mistake. And he was talking about how they use so many different defenses, and they didn't show them the same defense more than 3 times and things like that. So they done their homework. They were upset about not getting as much attention as they felt they deserved. Nationally, as a school, they wanted to bring some more attention to their program, did BYU, and this was a big game for them. So they brought out all the stops. They were going to be prepared, and they were going to make sure that whatever Saduro Sanders' weaknesses were going to be exposed by their defense, because they have to win that game to show that BYU is for real. And they came out and did that. And whether it was all Sador Sanders' fault, or was Sador and the offensive coordinator, or Sador and the line and the offensive coordinator, whoever all you want to point in and pull in together into that pot and say it's fault, it is. Sador is still in that pot. And he's the biggest ingredient of all in that soup being cooked. And he did not perform the way he should be performing in that type of situation, regardless of what the other team is prepared to do to you, because it's going to be like that in the pros for sure. They're going to scalpel you up and down, not just scalp. They're going to scalp you, slice your ass all the way up and down to see any mistakes in your game, and they're going to attack it. Just like they tried to do with Aiden. They figured out the shortness in his game was his lack of mobility. So they started attacking that. Thing is, now he's overcoming that. Now he's showing that he has the ability and the willingness to take the ball down and run down the field a little bit with it. Not scamper, not gallivanting and shaking people down, just enough to make you say, oh, I can't just keep running back downfield for 10, 15 yards to wait for him to try to pass the ball somebody down here. I got to respect the fact that he might step past the line of scrimmage with his feet. And that's all you really need, is him to be able to get to the first and short when the play breaks down, get out and buy time. And he can he's been doing the buying time thing very well this season. He did it last season, but whatever. It was still discounted. It's more evident this season. It hasn't had as many games to put as much of his skills on film. But what you've seen and what he's done has been it's been impressive to me. And I'm looking to be wrong. I'm fine with being wrong. The problem is no one has proved me wrong yet. No one has proven Aiden wrong yet. And what he's done to prove himself has been discounted anyway. So all his proven big success is discounted anyway. Any small success is discounted as small, and it's all thrown into the ethos as the Raiders have a problem at the quarterback position. And Aiden O'Connell can't be starting quarterback in this league. And I don't understand. This is what I don't understand as well. Is he has the talent to be a good, solid backup and stay in the league for years. What the hell does that mean? Like, what makes you think you can make that type of prediction? I don't see him being good, but I see him as being solid and good for a long time as being just below sucking. Like, that's the prediction. Like, you can grade from right here. People can say, I see this in his future. Like, you can't say you see a bum. You can't say you see a star. You're just going to say, I see someone who's for the rest of his life. That doesn't make any damn sense. You can't say that I see him. He's so good that he's going to be a solid, not that damn good from now on. That doesn't make any damn sense to me. When you're a consistent backup quarterback, it's because you keep getting bounced and you don't have the squad. Or you just don't have the skills and there's not enough quarterbacks to go around. But it's not because you're a consummate backup quarterback. There's not many professional backup quarterbacks in the league. They're just quarterbacks who haven't made it, or they're quarterbacks who are extremely talented that, haven't gotten the break or found the correct fit. Those are few and far between. There's not a lot of old school journeyman quarterbacks. Okay, that's not the thing. And calling Aiden O'Connell just a game manager, come in sometimes and pull off a game for you once or twice a season type, that's stupid. That you're only that type of quarterback if you're inconsistent. And saying that Aiden O'Connell is inconsistent is freaking ridiculous. Because he's been consistently winning. He's been consistently keeping his interceptions low. And he's been consistently keeping his turnovers low. From the beginning of his rookie stage, his first game under Antonio Pierce, to now, his mobility has been shown far more prevalently. His pocket awareness is much better. He's sliding. He's moving. He's showing his arm strength. His accuracy has never been under question. His ability to read defense has never been under question. Some people say he stares down his receivers, but those people don't really know what they're talking about, in my opinion, because he reads the field so well. Staring down the receivers, people think that just because he snapped the ball and he's looking at the receiver the whole time doesn't mean that that's not the plan. If he's dumping it off to the running back and he's looking at him the whole time, because that's the design of the play, is for him to get the running back the ball in a certain area, so he has to look at the running back till he gets to that area so he can throw it to him. But people aren't smart enough to see that. He's just staring him down and he gives it right to him. Anyway, let's stop talking about fan foolishness. Let's talking about Shedeur Sanders and overcoming Aiden O'Connell in the first year to be our quarterback is not there. And the likelihood that it'll be there is not there. The chance that it'll be there is there, but the opportunity, will we take it? If it is there, what will it cost? And is it a good enough price? How much are we willing to pay for Shedeur Sanders? How important is Shedeur Sanders to our team? Because we can't move up and get Cam. Because, I guess we can't. I don't feel any confidence in that. Because he's unproven. There's nothing to believe. There's nothing there to believe that Cam Ward is going to be a day one starter in the league. There's nothing in my eyes that I've seen so far, although I haven't seen much, of Cam Ward that shows me he can step in, be better than Aiden O'Connell, and challenge the Chiefs for a victory next year. I don't see that out of him. I don't. And I would have said that I don't see that out of who's the Caleb Williams. I said I don't see that out of him last year. And I said I don't see that out of Bo Nix. I'd have been wrong. But actually, I wouldn't have said that about Bo Nix. I had confidence Bo Nix was actually going to be pretty good. And there he is. I thought that from the beginning, though, because he's just a talented player. He knows how to make sure his pass. He got football savvy because he's been playing the game so long. And, he's going to be a good quarterback and he's going to be a competitor. And he'll be somebody that we have to account for years. And, how he develops after that is up to him. But his talent level can develop and he can be better. But Aiden's talent level is high and can even get better. Sedura's talent level is high and can get better. But it doesn't mean that his talent level automatically trumps Aiden O'Connell's talent level. And if they're in there together, it's a competition and we'll see who comes out of it. But after what I saw in BYU and what I was seeing in the earlier when I was watching other film, Sedura Sanders is a talented quarterback. He has the skills. He has the ability. I just don't see, bam, he's so much better than Aiden. I just don't see it. And what is it because I have blinders on? Hopefully. Maybe. And if we get him, then hopefully definitely, right? Because I know we're good enough to win with Aiden O'Connell. I know Aiden O'Connell's good enough to win for us. There's no reason we didn't win more games with Aiden O'Connell than Gardner Minshew whole season. There's a reason. Because Aiden O'Connell's better. Because we can win and we're winning. And if you want to say, because of the teams we're winning against, then that's fine. But you can only play who you're in front of and you win, then you win. And that's what he's doing. He's playing in front of the team who's playing in front of. He's winning. And that's what he's been doing. And that's what he will do next year if he's the quarterback. But if Sedura Sanders comes in and he's better than Aiden O'Connell, then he will come in next year and he will win as a quarterback. Because if you're better than Aiden, we're going to be a better team. And if we had Aiden, we'd be a good team. So if you're better than Aiden, we're going to be a really good team. Because looking at it, I don't really care what anyone says, actually. There is no way that we would have had any less than 9 wins this year if Aiden O'Connell was starting, period. It's just no way that we would have anything less than that many wins. If we were able to come in and freeze and go 3-0, winning out the end of this season, I see that there is no reason to believe that he couldn't have won 6 more of those other 12 games that he had a chance at, other 14 games that he would have had a chance at. So we'll see. We'll see how good Sedura is. We'll see how good Aiden is if that time comes. But if that time doesn't come, I'm not scared because we got Aiden. I don't understand why winning with Aiden. I understand why winning with Aiden is a bad thing for the tankers. Okay? But I don't understand why winning, period, is a bad thing. Like, winning with Aiden is a bad thing. It's not just the winning. It's winning with Aiden that's the bad thing. But whatever. We win. And we have been, and it looks like we probably will because Chargers might not even go full bore. So, good luck with us next year, finding somebody that's going to be better than Aiden O'Connell and that the team is going to back. Because if we have this season and then Aiden O'Connell comes in, we go on a 3-game winning streak to finish the season, you better be convincingly better than Aiden O'Connell when you come in. Convincingly, expertly, outstandingly better than he is. Because otherwise, the team is not going to have it. Because right now, Aiden's the quarterback and the leader, and the team is happy with that. And if he wins again, it's going to just stamp it in a little bit deeper. The team is going to be like, this is the best we felt all year, and it's all because of Aiden being our quarterback. Point blank, period. And he's our quarterback. He's our leader. He's our team leader. He led us to these 3 victories in the seams, and we could struggle to pull up 2. And one of those was just pure Devontae Adams, Brock Bowers, 4th quarter magical luck. Now they got 3 wins in a row, and you want to take him away from us too? So you never aiding people. This is what you want for next year. You want us to take away our head coach that we just got, that everybody rallied for. You want us to get rid of our quarterback who just took us on a 3-game winning streak when we had only won 2 games the entire season. And you want to scrap the whole offense. All right? So, Team Tank, good luck with it. Good luck finding success with getting rid of your team's head coach that they rallied for. Good luck replacing the quarterback that brought them the only goodness that they could feel in this season, going home on a 3-game winning streak, and replacing them with some rookie. If it's Adore bringing them in, then yeah, but just or going into free agency and just saying, okay, now this is our starter. You're going to have a problem just replacing Aiden just because you want to, just because the fans want to. You're going to have a quarterback get out there and take the job. It's not going to be like last year with Minshew. And again, that was Tankathon. That was Tom Telesco tampering to tank the team. Put them T's on you. So, put them T's on you. Anyway, Tom Telesco tanking the team started with Minshew. It's over. It fell apart. Just forget about it and put it in the past. Okay? Let's look for the future and stop screwing around with the quarterback position. Just say, okay, we played to play. We tried the long game with Shedeur Sanders. We get him or we don't get him, whatever. But it's Aiden's job. Come take it, Shedeur. Come take it, rookie. But let's not play the game with the team with the, well, we'll see if let's not play the game with the team. Let's at least tell the team, hey, we here now. We hear you. We did well with Aiden, and we tried to do more next year with different quarterbacks, and it failed miserably. Then we hurt our boy, and then we really had to be 5 games without him, and then it really messed up our season. And then we finally got him back, and we almost beat the Chiefs, and we started feeling good about the fact that we were even a goddamn team. Because we didn't even have that feeling at that point. We didn't feel like we were a damn football team. I mean, we got them at least feeling good as a team, walking away from a loss, but walking away with your head held high for once. And then he comes and puts us on a 3-game winning streak. And then you tell us that we're sitting them for this unproven rookie. Point blank, period. That's going to be a hard sell. It's going to be a hard sell. It's going to be hard to find a rookie good enough to just say, hey, he's going to do first team reps from preseason on, or from training camp till the start of the season. Number 1 quarterback, first team reps. Pulled him off the draft board. He's coming in to replace your quarterback that took you 3-0 last year and brought you brought you any joy that you could bring out of last season. The only reason you could go home and felt like you had a decent football season, the only reason you can go home and feel like the whole year wasn't just tumultuous toilet tantrum from Tom Telesco's Tank Team. I'm just teeing it up on y'all. Teeing it up like a golf swing. I'm feeling it. Anyway, I don't see Shedeur Sanders coming in and taking over the role. Period. That's what this is all about. I don't see it. And if it happens, then fabulous, because we're going to be great if it does. Because Aiden's good. And we can do it. And Aiden can take us to the Super Bowl. I don't understand how people can see him beat the Super Bowl champions and say it can consistently too, though. That's the thing. People say his inconsistency is there. But the first game, he had the best game of any quarterback that week. The next game, he didn't have a great game because Antonio Pierce tucked the ball and said no more running. Said no more passing after the second quarter. Once we had the lead, he tucked the ball and didn't show it to the quarterback again. We threw the ball 7 or 9 more times, 2 pass interference calls and a couple throwaways, and that's it. But we won the game because he didn't turn the ball over. Because that's what a good quarterback does, is he doesn't turn the ball over. Ask Patrick Mahomes. He'll tell you, because he turned the ball over twice, and that's why he lost. The next game, he almost beats him, save a bad snap to the chest. But they don't think he can win but somehow he can't take us to the Super Bowl. He can beat the Super Bowl champions. He can beat the teams that's been beating everybody else consistently almost. Within a touchdown to beating them every time he played them. But but he can't take us all the way there to beat them again. He can almost beat them, but he can't get there to beat them there. All right. Whatever. All I'm saying is, I don't see it. I don't see Shedeur Sanders walking in, taking the job, and taking us to victories against the Kansas City Chiefs. And I may be wrong when the things all show down. I don't think I will be. But I never do. And why would I? I've been right so far. Anyway. Silver lining is, for me, I don't care who our quarterback is. I like Aiden O'Connell because I like his talent. I like Shedeur Sanders because I love his daddy. So, silver lining for me is, go Raiders. We going to win no matter what. Once we get that offensive coordinator thing settled down, even if we stay with the Turners, which they've been doing a good job, let's stay with the Turners. Let's develop with them. Let's keep Aiden. Let's stay with the Turners. Let's develop this here like this and go forward from here. And whatever we do with the draft, we do with the draft. And if it's getting Shedeur Sanders, then it's getting Shedeur Sanders. But if it means not getting Shedeur Sanders, it doesn't mean sacrificing a chance for a future with other players just to get Shedeur Sanders, because it's not that type of sellout cause. It's not if we got Shedeur, then it's all cured. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not like that. It's that talent level is not there in Shedeur Sanders. Not now. In my eyes. But hell, they didn't see Lamar Jackson being what he is right now when he came out, which is why he got drafted around where we would get Shedeur Sanders if we had a chance to draft him. So, who knows, right? Shedeur could be everything that we hope he is. He could be the exact carbon copy of Lamar Jackson and put Aiden O'Connell way off to the side. But that'll be because he's so good. It won't be because Aiden is such a bad quarterback. Because Aiden is not a bad quarterback, because we win with Aiden. And that's the thing. If we do get a quarterback that's better than Aiden, then we will win more and go further. And if we can beat the Chiefs with Aiden, we can beat anybody with someone better. And if we can acquire someone better, than good. And if Shedeur Sanders is better, than great. I just don't see him being better to the guaranteed point that we sacrifice getting other points or other players for our team in the future by giving up draft capital. You just don't see the guarantee of losing the capital, risking losing those future players for the guarantee of getting Shedeur Sanders. Not that many picks into the future. We'll see how we can play, where we end up in the draft position, and what we want to do from there. And hopefully we'll see Shedeur Sanders in the Raider uniform next year. So I definitely want that. I want to see Aiden O'Connell as a starter next year too. I can want both things. I can want Shedeur on my team and Aiden to be the starter. And I could want Shedeur to be the one to lead us to the Super Bowl too. All of those things can be true at the same time. Those all can be required, and achieved by the team. You know, we could get Shedeur, and we could start Aiden, and Shedeur could develop even more under Aiden, and then surpass Aiden, and then why the way he surpassed him made him such a better quarterback that we became a Super Bowl contender, because Shedeur Sanders surpassed Aiden O'Connell with the time he had to mature under Aiden O'Connell. That's perfect for me. I'll take all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take any fraction of that. I want Shedeur Sanders on the team. I don't want to risk giving everything up for him, because I don't think it's worth it. But if he comes to us and he falls to us, then good. But giving it all up to get him, because he's hands down so head and shoulders above anything we can have as far as a quarterback on our team, that we got to sacrifice whatever we got to get him, I don't think is the move. And I don't think Tom Telesco is willing to take that risk. And I don't think the Raiders would be worse off if we aren't able to pull in Shedeur Sanders. But like I said, silver line for me is, either way we go, we're going to be winning more next year, as long as we play Aiden, or we play a quarterback that is definitely better than Aiden, and we don't try listening to Telesco tank team frame of mind, try to get Minshew in there to lose it again for us. And another thing is, if we do keep Minshew on the team, well then, way better for me, because there's no way that they're going to start Minshew over Aiden O'Connell next year. No way. So you never Aiden people, you better hope we get rid of Minshew, because we're not getting rid of Aiden. And if we don't get rid of Minshew, well then we're not going to have another quarterback. We're not going to draft one. So we got to get rid of one of them. And we're not getting rid of Aiden. So we got to draft one. And we're not going to draft the quarterback and keep Minshew's money. So, Minshew maniacs, say bye to Minshew. Never Aiden folk. Be ready for a quarterback controversy. Because if you go on a 3-game winning streak with your quarterback, and then try to come in next year and tell the starting lineup that, hey, we're putting Aiden back on second team reps, and we're giving the rookie to you guys, and he's gonna learn. He's your new leader. This unproven rookie that we just picked out, he's your new leader. With this guy that brought you some pride back into being a Raider last season, that 3-0 winning streak, when we only could win 2 games, then he brought you 3 wins in a row. It made you feel like a team again, made you feel like you deserve to be in the league. Yeah, that guy, yeah, nah, he's gone. He's going back to second team. This kid that we just got out, that just had the worst game of his career against BYU, a team that all the college scouts just dismiss to the side. Ask BYU, they'll tell you they feel that way. No. I don't see Shedeur Sanders coming in and doing it. I don't see it. But we'll watch it when it comes. Silver lining is I win no matter what. That's good enough for me. Because, shoot, I don't win them all. Then the clouds get dark. But when it comes to the bright side that you're looking for, you come to silver lining. Guru out.